Hey, it's Kevin. Welcome to another episode of the Road Warrior video blog. Last week, we posted an update later on a Sunday, and I realized, with the internet, it's not about watching something in real time. Real time doesn't matter. So when I post them on Sundays, it doesn't necessarily matter. What I found, though, is over the years, is that when I originally started posting them on Fridays or had them on Mondays or did them on different days, Sundays seemed to be in the sweet spot. Sunday seemed to be the day when I got the most views. Well, I hadn't been doing them that long, and I realized, on Sundays, I've been doing them a while, but I hadn't realized that with the football season and the NASCAR playoff, the chase for the cup or whatever the heck they call it, posting them at noontime on a Sunday probably wasn't beneficial to getting people to watch the minute it pops up on their Facebook, on their Twitter, or whatever it is, to remind them that the Road Warrior's there. In all honesty, it's not like many people subscribe to the Road Warrior. This is not something you have to see when it happens. You don't have to stop your day because you're waiting for me to post another video blog. I wish that were the case, but heck, my own wife doesn't like to watch these, especially the video blogs. She doesn't mind anything else, but the driving one really bothers her. So it's not like I expect people to watch it in real time. But I realized last week that, I probably is going to change the Sunday time, make it a little bit later afternoon, and see if that changed anything up. We'll see. So through the fall period of this year, it's going to be released later on Sundays, in case you were wondering. But really, if you're just waiting for it to pop up in Facebook or Twitter, or when you finally decide to go over there, it's not going to matter to you anyway. And the reason I'm talking about the weekend is because I remember as a kid how weekends just seemed to fly by. You got out of school 2, 3 o'clock on Friday afternoon, and man, all of a sudden you blinked and it was Sunday and you realized you had to go to school the next morning. I kind of feel that way now. I don't know if it's later in life or just at the pace of life I'm maintaining, or the fact is that I don't have to work the schedule I used to work when I was in radio, where you'd have to go in and, it wasn't like, I get up and do work every Saturday and Sunday morning, but I can take time away from the work part, or if somebody needs me, it's a quick phone call, and thankfully, because of the internet, I can do a lot of that work from my phone or from wherever I'm at. I don't have to be tied down to an office, a phone, a computer, or in the case of radio, a microphone. Well, I've noticed that now in the last couple of years, the weekends seem to fly by a little bit more. And I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's just age creeping up on me and realizing. I don't quite know what it is. I think I live more for the weekends now than I ever have before. I was always so busy Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, I didn't notice the weekends. And then usually we had events, whether it was concerts, whether it was broadcasts from car dealerships or whatever it was. My weekends were usually 2 out of 3 were probably pretty tied up both days of the weekend, so I really didn't get to enjoy a weekend. Now that I work for myself, now that I work in the music industry, which for a lot of people, man, when the bell rings, and there is no bell, of course, on Friday afternoon, and it's quitting time on Music Row in Nashville, it's amazing how many people shut their doors and they don't really turn off their phones, but turn off their phones and go away for the weekend if they're not on the road. And those office people in the music business shut it down, and then they're back on it Monday morning. I don't get to shut it down completely because I'm available to my artists and my clients 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But again, I'm not necessarily worried about hearing from them every Saturday, every Sunday. So I get a little bit more downtime. I get a little more weekend time for the first time in my life, and I'm really starting to enjoy that. And I think that's perhaps why I think the weekends go so fast now, is because I'm really paying attention to them. And I know it could be crazy, but it's just something I'm feeling. Or it could be just old age creeping in, and I'm getting more maudlin, and I realize, what the weekends mean and what the weekends are, and how time flies and time moves and things like that. I don't know, it could be. Just thinking out loud with you. Another Road Warrior video blog. We'll do it again next week, right here, kevinmason.us, our website for the Road Warrior video blog. And of course, too, you can subscribe there through the RSS feed. You can subscribe on YouTube as well. Again, I don't care where you watch them. I just ask that you watch, and hey, tell a friend. Share the joy with somebody else. Back next week, another Road Warrior video blog. Thanks.